Hi, my name is Rock Santos, co-founder of Q Swimwear, and I'm a swimmer. We've created a swim brand by swimmers, for all swimmers. Even the last swimmer in the water. Yeah, you know who you are, standing there waiting for, exactly what are you waiting for? You know the water, it's not going to get any warmer. Q Swimwear, a brand for all swimmers, even the last swimmer in the water.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Monday, April 25th, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush, in the Phoenix Monitor today. We'll talk to Kerry O'Brien. He's the head coach of the Walnut Creek Masters Swim Club. Kerry O'Brien joins us right now in the Phoenix Monitor from Walnut Creek, California. Coach, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Big meet this week here in our backyard in Mesa, Arizona, the U.S. Masters Nationals. You have one of the largest Masters teams in the country. How many swimmers are you bringing out?
It's a little, kind of an intimate group this year. We're bringing about 23.
23, and are we talking, from 20s to 70s? What's the age range here?
We're talking probably 35 to 72. Okay. Good range in there.
Any ringers to watch out for?
Yeah, we got a couple of ringers. We have 5 swimmers that are actually moving up in age group this year, so they're excited to swim. They've been working for this all year, and I'm excited for them.
I know you're not bringing one of your big guns, though, Rock Santos. He's wussing out a little bit.
I know. He's a busy man.
We just like to poke Rock a little bit. He's a good friend of the show here.
He's a great guy, yeah.
Garrett McCaffrey thinks he can go 23 in the 50 backstroke. What do you think?
I think anything's possible, and every year I'm amazed at what we see at these Masters Nationals and the times that people pull. They're just incredible.
I wonder if Jeff Cummings is going to go faster in the 50 breast or Garrett in the 50 back. That's the race I'm looking forward to.
The race I loved last year in Atlanta was the big debate was, what was more impressive, Colin Jones's 50 free or Rich Abrams' 50 free, a 65-year-old guy going 22 or a young stud going 18, 19. That was a great debate.
Now, you swim with the club, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Will you be swimming this week?
I'm going to swim some events, yeah. I'm at the bottom of my age group, so we'll see what happens. But I'm excited to swim. I always like to compete.
Now, I know you kind of have a philosophy of quality over quantity. Now, with master swimming, a lot of people are there just for the exercise. So maybe they're looking for, a lot of laps because it's their daily workout or their weekly workout. But then you've got the people who are trying to go for, Masters world records. So, how do you balance that?
It's just an educational process through the years. We'll have certain days where we'll do a mega master, or we'll have some open-ended sets that allow them to carry it on a little bit further if they want to go a little bit further. We're fortunate enough that none of our workouts back up to each other or one behind the other, so we always have at least a 15 or a 20 or a 30-minute lag between workouts. So if people want to stay and do a little bit more on their own, or we give them extra credit sets, we can do that. But our philosophy is, I was an art major in college, and one of the teachers I had, his big thing was to stress that less is more, and you do less and you do more with what you have, and it's been a philosophy that's worked well for us. We do a lot of intense race pace swimming and stuff, and load swimming with freestyle fast intervals in front of it to kind of tax the body. It's a system that's worked for us, and I think it just takes an education for a while for people to figure out that what we do seems to work pretty well.
Now, what coaches would you say you learn that philosophy from when you were growing up as a swimmer, or in your earlier coaching days?
I was really fortunate that I went to a Division II college for my last 2 years of college swimming, and the coach and the environment there was a great environment. I was always kind of a mid-sized fish in a mid-sized pond, and that was a very comfortable place for me. And the coach that I had then, who was instrumental in developing me to a fairly good Division II swimmer, he's on my master's team now. And we actually had gone to the same junior college 10 years apart. And he held the butterfly records there, and then I broke his butterfly records, and he recruited me to the college that I went to, and now he's swimming on my master's team. So I'd say Jim DeLacy has been a big influence on the way that I train and the way that I coach.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be high 80s and sunny in the Valley of the Sun this weekend, so it should be pretty nice racing weather.
I'm looking forward to it. We've had some cold fronts come through here, so I'm ready for a little 80 degrees,
Well, have a great meet, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it. We'll see you there.
All right, that's Kerry O'Brien joining us from Walnut Creek, California. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.